It was 1969. Richard Nixon was just months into his presidency. The Cold War was raging, and deep beneath the surface of diplomacy, America came terrifyingly close to unleashing nuclear hellfire on North Korea. But what could have pushed a US president to consider such a catastrophic move? And how close did we come to the unthinkable? Strap in, because this is the chilling story of the night the world stood unknowingly on the brink. This isn't a movie. This was real. And it happened while most Americans were busy going about their day, completely unaware of what almost came next. On April 15, 1969, a U.S. Navy EC-121 reconnaissance plane was flying a routine intelligence mission over the Sea of Japan, well outside North Korean airspace, so the U.S. believed. Suddenly, North Korean MiG fighters intercepted and shot the plane down. All 31 Americans on board were killed. It was the deadliest single air loss of the Cold War. This wasn't the first time North Korea had tested American patience, but this time was different. The sheer loss of life and the blatant aggression forced the White House into crisis mode. To make matters worse, the incident happened on the birthday of North Korea's founder, Kim Il-sung, fueling speculation that it was a deliberate act of defiance. Behind closed doors, military planners scrambled. The Pentagon quickly drafted retaliation plans, codenamed operations like Fresh Storm and Freedom Drop. One scenario included a massive aerial bombing campaign. Another, a tactical nuclear strike on key North Korean targets, including airfields and military installations. The plans weren't just theoretical. The military alerted nuclear-capable bombers, including B-52, and strategic assets were moved into striking range. South Korea braced for a counterattack that never came. In the background, top advisors debated whether a show of force would be enough, or if only nuclear fire would send the right message to Pyongyang and its allies. So why didn't Nixon press the button? According to declassified records and memoirs, Nixon was furious and drunk the night after the shootdown. Aides, including Kissinger, tried to stall him. They knew the president was unstable and that launching a nuclear strike could ignite a full-scale war, not just with North Korea, but potentially with China and the Soviet Union. Kissinger later admitted that Nixon was trying to project madman unpredictability, a psychological tactic meant to intimidate adversaries. But it was dangerously close to becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. Eventually, cooler heads prevailed. Instead of missiles, the US sent a clear but calculated message: don't test us again. And remarkably, North Korea backed down. The 1969 EC-121 incident remains one of the Cold War's most dangerous near misses. A single decision, made in anger, could have reshaped history in fire and fallout. Nixon's brush with the nuclear option reminds us just how fragile peace can be when powerful men hold unimaginable power. We often talk about history in terms of what did happen, but sometimes it's the moments that didn't happen, the missiles not launched, the wars not fought, that matter just as much.